Hey people, it's me, Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Are we live?
I think you're on your Facebook page.
Am I on my personal Facebook page? Hold on.
No, you're not.
I'm on Hungry Girl.
You're
Okay.
on Hungry Girl.
My niece is giving me misinformation.
Sorry.
She doesn't know anything, but I do. I know what I know. I know everything about coffee. Now here's the story. I am here live in my kitchen. As you know, we're supposed to be at home and staying safe, and I am trying to do that, but I keep hearing about people that are going out for coffee. Like, everyone's going out and just trying to get coffee, business as usual, and I'm like, I don't think that's the best idea, and I know that I can make fantastic coffee drinks that taste as good, if not better, than whatever you would get at Starbucks or Pete's or wherever you go. And I decided, hey, why don't I go live on Facebook tonight and do a recipe demo and help people make smarter coffee choices, save calories, stay safe. And so I'm gonna do that for you. I'm gonna demo a drink, which is gonna be great. And after I do that, I'm gonna show you all the ingredients that I have on hand, things that you should have on hand to make good for you coffee, save calories, and stay at home. Hey everyone, I see you loading up. Hi, good to see you guys. I'm gonna wait till more people come. Hey Karen, until I start the demo. But I wanna tell you a funny story. So last night, if you were here and you watched me make the 3-ingredient cake, I had a problem because I made the cake and it looked kind of weird to me and flat. And I was like, what is going on with the cake? And some very astute human that was watching said, hey Lisa, I think you put the egg in the pineapple instead of in with the cake mix. And that person was correct. So the cake did not come out as fluffy and beautiful as it should have. So this is what the cake should have looked like. Do you see? Send hearts if you are excited. If your cake, if you made that cake today, it looks more like this. It's way bigger and way better. So there it is, right?
Yes.
Okay, we were very confused by that whole thing. All right. See, I'm not perfect. All right, also tonight, giving away this mug. Do you see this mug? I'm not giving away this actual mug, but I am giving away a mug just like this one. Everybody every night is always saying, I really want a Hungry Girl mug. How do I get a Hungry Girl mug? Tonight I'm giving away a Hungry Girl mug. So if you interact with us in any way, click hearts, click like, talk to us, whatever, you are eligible to win one of these Hungry Girl mugs. Everybody loves this mug. I love this mug. It will make your life a little better, honestly. All right, down to business. So the drink that I'm gonna demo for you tonight is one that I sort of made up today. I decided sometimes my coffee drinks are a little bit intricate and they require a lot of ingredients. But the one that I wanna make tonight is a little bit more simple because I wanted to use things that you probably have in your house already. And I am calling it an isolation mocha. Get it? Isolation. And I say it's double meaning there because we're isolated, we're in quarantine. But I also like iced drinks, even when it's cold out. Who is with me? If you also like iced coffee drinks, let me know. Yes, ice, ice, ice. So I'm trying to read your comments now because there's a lot flowing in. But lots of hearts if you want the mug, lots of hearts if you like iced coffee drinks, and hearts if you want to see me make it right now. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So the first ingredient we have here, this is a ginormous jar of instant coffee. This happens to be a really good instant coffee. I'm gonna talk a little bit later about other instant coffee that I like, but this Taster's Choice French Roast is great. And you're gonna start with, I like to use like a heaping teaspoon of that. Now, what makes it a mocha? You have to have chocolate. So we've got Hershey's. This is 100% cacao special dark. I like the special dark because it's a little bit richer, it's a little bit more chocolatey. And by the way, it's so low in calories, it's crazy. A tablespoon has 10 calories, so you only need a teaspoon. So I'm throwing in a teaspoon of the dark cocoa. Next ingredient, it's gonna be a little sweet. So this is a Truvia packet. You can use the sweetener of choice that you like, but I'm using a Truvia packet with this. Now, one of the key ingredients here, I have been doing a lot of all natural recipes, as you know, for the past, I don't know how long, but this is an ingredient that I actually keep in my house all the time. I think it is delicious. It makes things nice and creamy. You get a lot of bang for your calorie buck. And I love it. It's the Nestle Coffee Mate powder French vanilla, and I like the sugar-free version. They make a fat-free version, and this is the sugar-free version. What I like about this, as opposed to the liquid, is that the powder gives you the most bang for your calorie buck. A tablespoon of this has 30 calories, and it goes such a long way. Like sometimes I only use a teaspoon, and that's enough. But in this recipe, I'm using a full tablespoon. But the thing about the liquid version of this, it's way too sweet. In order to make a dent in the creaminess in your coffee, you really have to put in a minimum of 50 to 100 calories worth because it's so much higher. It's just way worse for your calorie buck. So you want to get the powdered one. This is available on Amazon. I put in a full tablespoon. By the way, this coffee that I'm making is going to have at most 50 calories. Probably, it depends on the milk you use, but I'll show you. So now in here we have the instant coffee, we have the Coffee Mate, we have the sweetener, we have the cocoa. I'm going to put in a dash of cinnamon just for a little personality. I love cinnamon in my coffee. Cinnamon and the chocolate work really well together. And cinnamon is great for immunity. It's an anti-inflammatory. Cinnamon is a magic ingredient. Whether or not you know it, I don't know, but cinnamon's great. So then you have all your little, smells good already. So this is cocoa, cinnamon, sweetener, Coffee Mate powder, and coffee. Now, next thing you do, we're gonna dissolve this in about 3 ounces of hot water, which I have over here. 3 ounces. Okay. What's going on in the audience, people? There's a lot of people here. Mix, 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 mix. Lauren, anything going on? Lauren fell asleep.
No, I'm here.
She's in pajamas. I'm gonna show you Lauren. She's going to a premiere that the dress requirement was fancy pajamas, so.
Via Zoom.
It's a Zoom premiere, obviously. But Lauren doesn't really have pajamas. You know, I don't want to get into it, but she had to borrow mine, and she's wearing a fancy necklace. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, now, this is about 3 ounces of hot water. Next thing I do, I fill this with ice. I am like a maniac with ice. And the reason why I use so much hot water is because I use a ton of ice, and I want the ice to start melting. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm still here. Did you miss me? Okay, so I totally filled that up. That's probably like 2 cups of ice. See that? 2 cups of ice in there. Now I'm gonna add some more cold water, probably about another 2 ounces or so. It's getting there. See that? And now you're gonna top it off with 2 ounces of the milk of your choice. So for me tonight, I am using Pacific Foods Barista Series almond milk, which it's like a coffee beverage. I found this on Amazon a couple of weeks ago maybe, and I ordered them and they're pretty great. And it has 70 calories a cup, but that's a lot for me because usually I use this. Almond Breeze unsweetened vanilla, which has 30 calories a cup. So whatever milk you choose, try to stick with one that has between like 30 and 70 or 80 calories a cup. And you're gonna use 2 ounces of the milk just to top it off. And then your, whoops, your beverage is complete. This is your isolation mocha. Get it? Isolation mocha. Now someone has to be commenting with questions, yet I hear nothing.
A lot of like substitutes. What can they use instead?
Okay, so let's talk about substitutes, but I'm gonna taste this for you and describe it. It is so perfect. All right, there's the perfect amount of cocoa. So it's a little bit rich and chocolatey. The coffee is not overpowering. The cinnamon just balances everything out and gives a little bit of spice. The sweetness is perfect. I'm in love with this. And again, for like under 50 calories, it is so great and better than what you get at Starbucks, quite honestly. So tell me, let's talk about substitutions.
Jamie posted the recipe.
Jamie, thank you. You're the best. You posted the recipe. So let's first talk about the coffee. Here are my favorite instant coffees to use at home. I've got 3 that I go to all the time. One is what I use today, which is Taster's Choice. And this is an instant coffee that I absolutely love. The next is Starbucks Veranda Via. This is calorie-free. It's a little bit stronger, so it's gonna give you a little bit more of like a bold coffee flavor. And I also like Taster's, this is Nescafe actually, but it's a vanilla. It's like a French vanilla flavored instant coffee that I also absolutely love, and you can use any of these.
Could you blend it?
You mean in a blender with like ice?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could blend it with ice in a blender. Absolutely, it would be great if you...
Would it be the same ingredients?
You could probably use the same ingredients and throw it in a blender and it would be fine because there's a ton of ice in there and it would just taste great blended up. All right, now we're gonna talk about things that you could substitute. If you can't get your hands on the vanilla version of this powder, this is what I would do. You could use the original. The key is you really want the powder. I think that it's important to use the powder instead of the liquid creamer because you get more bang for your calorie buck and way more creaminess. And there's a lot you can do with these. I will tell you more about that as we do more of these recipe demos, but this is the only thing that I would substitute that with. If you can't get your hands on that, you could always add more milk. It's not gonna quite have the same creaminess, but you can, get more milk. How many Weight Watchers points does this have? I think it has 2. I'm pretty sure it has 2.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The milks that I put on top, you can use anything. I like oat milk. I like coconut milk. I love Almond Breeze Unsweetened Vanilla. I love this new barista series from Pacific Foods. All really good. But I also want to share with you some other key ingredients that I use when I'm making coffee drinks at home, just in case you're feeling ambitious and you want to go and you want to find them at the store and you want to buy them. This is something that you might think, now why the heck would I have that? And why the heck would I use that? But malted milk powder is something, it's like a throwback, but it's a great, amazing, delicious thing. You get a lot of bang for your calorie buck on this one. Again, it's only, I think, something like, I can't even read this, but it's pretty low. If I had better eyes or reading glasses on, I would tell you. Because a serving is a couple of tablespoons, but you only need a few teaspoons. And it makes everything like, it just smells like, sniff that. Tell me if I'm wrong. It smells like you're a kid and you're gonna drink what like my grandmother would call a malted. It just smells like Whoppers or whatever, the inside of a malted milk ball. So I love that. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I have a Keurig and I have every kind of K-cup under the sun. And my recent discovery for K-cups is there's like a Starbucks Plus, which has like 1,000,000 times the caffeine, but it's not like, it doesn't make you feel jittery, but they have a Madagascar vanilla flavor that is amazing. Do you wanna hear, Bam, can you bring Bam over here? Okay. Madagascar is where Cotons are from, and I want to bring Bam Bam over here because Bam Bam is my Coton de Tulier, and she's a dog, and she is from Madagascar.
Hello.
Like this vanilla. And there's Lauren in her fancy pajamas, getting ready to go to her Zoom premiere. Show them your necklace.
Oh yes, my earrings.
Yeah, isn't she fancy? Anyway, she and Bam Bam together are very cute. So that's why, that's not the reason why I like this Madagascar vanilla, but it's one of the reasons. But this is a great K-cup, and there's a lot of great coffee K-cups that are just delicious. Dunkin' Donuts, you name it, blah, blah, blah. Yes, Grandma's house. Love the stuff, it's the best. All right, well, here's the deal. As you know, you are not winning a sticker animal tonight, you're winning a mug. This is the Hungry Girl mug. If you'd like to win it, please tell us that you want to win it and that you like the mug and that you think the mug is cute even though the words are backwards. When you get it at home, the words will not be backwards. The words will be frontwards. You'll be able to read them. Any questions? Do you have any questions about coffee and how you make delicious coffee drinks at home? Because I'm here and soon I won't be. Soon I'm going to go to sleep.
You're at 14.
Is what?
You're at 14.
Oh, I'm at 14 minutes. I guess I should keep this under 15 because you guys are going to get bored. Any other questions? No? Yes? Jamie, speak now or forever hold your... Wait, where's my... All right, well, recipe is pinned. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I made an ice isolation mocha today and taught you how you can make coffee drinks at home. You don't need to go out, you need to stay home, you need to stay safe, you need to not touch your face, but you can touch all the ingredients and make this wonderful coffee drink in the privacy of your own kitchen. It has less than 50 calories, so you can sip and enjoy. I guess I'm gonna go now. I'll miss you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Lisa Lillian. Till next time, chew the right thing.